he's like a father to all of us. So anyone who comes to Israel goes to the army. You go, you go to Tziki, so he's like a father to us. Mikey, met Mikey on kibbutz. No, first I met him in Nativ, as she mentioned. He was on kibbutz Saad, Nativ, and then he went to kibbutz Yavne, Kibbutz Yavne. He was with my brother Shui. He served in the army here as well as in Kivati. Melanie was with him in Ulpan. My brother was in Ulpan with him. After he finished Ulpan, he decided to stay up.
I met him. I wasn't from Ulpan. I came from the Jewish agency.
Yeah, he came from the Jewish agency because you go to the Jewish agency when you make Aliyah or you go to the army. He stayed in the kibbutz Yavne. Yeah, sorry, Zaudi. I apologize. Zaudi was on national service, Shuut Lumi. People that don't go to the army, they do a national service. She was also on kibbutz Yavne. Mikey stayed on kibbutz Yavne after Ulpan to volunteer. He volunteered in the fields. He wore sandals in the field when he was supposed to wear boots, but he didn't care. Yeah. And then him and his friend Aaron, who is currently our roommate, and her boyfriend, they moved to Jerusalem, where Aaron went into the army. Mike used to live by him. Mikey was a normal person, as she mentioned. Mikey liked playing football, loved playing football, liked hockey. Like every one of us, liked to go out, he liked to talk to people, he liked to have a drink. He liked to be very, very social. After a while, he decided he went to the army. He went to San Khanim, paratroopers, 890. He went in August 2004. August 2004, he decided, he was going to go to paratroopers. He went to the paratroopers. He did a lot of interesting stuff. He jumped out of a plane. His parachute didn't open up one time, so we had to go through a reserve parachute. He busted his leg up. It was too light, sorry, I apologize.
He was too
light, so they have to put stones.
There was a lot of wind.
They have to put stones in his...
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologize. My mistake.
He's a twin.
He jumped out of the plane and it was too light. I apologize. And the wind came, you've always got wind.
Everybody started to run from the army. The captain started to run with jeeps because they were afraid, not far away from there.
He kept going.
Was some kind of electric factory or something like that with a lot of wires, and they were afraid that he will hit them.
Yeah, because he was very light. And then the next jump, he had to put stones in it.
They put stones.
Yeah, they had to put stones.
And then he came like immediately.
It fell straight out, forward in 10 seconds.
Can you maybe share with our group the circumstances on that specific date in Lebanon?
Okay,
or what happened over there?
Mikey went to America, in Philadelphia. He came back. He heard that the war broke out and he wanted to serve his country. He feels that Israel was his country, even though he was an American. Thursday before it happened, I spoke to him. He was washing dishes when he was back. He's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go in. I'm like, yeah, sure, we're gonna go in.
They did everything they could do not to send him in.
Yeah,
he came back late. They sent him up to work around the base.
To help out.
Instead of actually going up to the front line, he's like, no, send me up. They're like, no, you're staying here. I'm not sending another person up there.
Yeah, you can't come back and just decide you want to go in.
He called the entire world.
He wanted in Israel, to get by, you have to phone up Protexia and Combina, as they say.
He called me and I told him. I decided that I'm not going to do anything about it, but I asked him, what is to call your officer in Lebanon and ask if anything listen, go take Mikey wherever he was. But then we found someone that helped him.
July 31st, 2006 was the last night that Mikey's last night. There's photos, if you ever see a documentary, there's a photo of him the face painting is got a soldier. The last photo he ever had. From what we understand from the army, they went into a town up north in Lebanon. They came under fire. They went into a house. They took over a house and they went in. And generally, anyone who's been in the army, the fighter, you have to take posts to make sure that everything is sorted out. There was an opening in the back of the house. Before that, RPG hit his commanding officer. RPG hit his commanding officer and the radio guy next to the commanding officer. They were both killed. And Hezbollah terrorists came in from behind, started shooting, and unfortunately a bullet hit Mikey in the head. And he was killed. Took them 6 hours to get the body out. When we first heard about it, I got a phone call. I think we knew before his parents knew that he got killed. We knew that before his parents, and we were told we wouldn't give out any information. Parents found out later that night. Came 2 days later, and he died on the 1st of August, the English date. He was buried on the 3rd of August, Tisha B'Av. It was a fast. Next Friday is his Hebrew, the roadside of when he passed away, 2 years. That's it. Mikey was a person that helped us all out. He was someone that reflected a lot of friendship. Even when he was in the army, every soldier knows when you're in the army, you want, anytime you get out from the army, all you want to do is go to bed, eat, sleep, maybe hang around, have a nagila. He liked to phone everyone. He wanted to know where you all were, what you were doing. And he had a big impact on all of us when he was alive, and he's had a bigger impact with us since he's gone. To us, we miss him every day. We always remember him. We didn't expect people to come today because it's not really his Hebrew, but we still feel 2 years ago from today, he was taken away from us, and there's nothing we can do but live on his memory. This is what we're doing, and it's amazing that your program leader, your Madrid, is taking you around showing Mikey. Mikey is, even though there's many heroes in Israel. All these graves here, they're all heroes. Just Mikey was like one of us as well. He's an American, I'm English. I came from England, he came from America. We both met from different parts of the world, and as you know, Americans don't really get on with English people. That is Ethiopian, Ari's American. He made a big impact on people who only heard about him. They all want to go in the army.
I won't tell anyone. Mikey wasn't only a soldier. He had a big soul.
He was a good friend.
He was a good friend. He was like, if you look at him in the street, you wouldn't believe the great personality that he was. With me personally, because we used to go out to eat a lot. On him you never saw it, on me we saw it. And but after it happened, there were so many beggars that came to me in town, and all of these people that you're making 30 degrees around not to smell them and everything. So some of these people came to me and told me about Mikey, that he was doing care of himself, and he used to talk to them. And that's true, Mikey talked to everybody, not only talked to everybody, he remembered everybody, and he had a great personality. He loved barbecue. He loved all kinds of things. He loved barbecue. He loved girls. I always remember one of the surrealistic things after he died at the grave, that his ex-6 girlfriends were standing over the grave crying, and I said to myself, it was probably Mikey's somewhere over there looking and smiling and saying, I told, there were exactly 6 that stood